All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about ha- or go through the process of doing print on demand. I'm going to take you through the process of kind of coming up with ideas, how you can get your designs created, and different suppliers that you can use for the print on demand, and how you can get mock-ups done. The last video I did the overview, so this is kind of like showing you the whole process. But before I get started, I just want to point out you might want to pause this and read through this, or you can also Google it. Just TikTok prohibited products policy. Discriminatory, offensive products. You just want to make sure that any design that you do may not, doesn't fall underneath this, because if you create something that TikTok doesn't like, it could get your store shut down. So just wanted to put this out there before you guys kind of venture down this path. So there is a bunch of different ways of going about to kind of brainstorm and research different ideas for doing print on demand products. It doesn't have to be just shirts. It could be shirts, hoodies, mugs, backpacks, cell phone cases. There's a lot of different options these days. It's not just shirts. So you have a lot of different ways you go about it. But one of the first things you can do is just go to TikTok, type in funny shirts, right? I did funny because, who doesn't like funny things? So with this, I would recommend doing, if you're searching on TikTok, do it from your phone. You can also search through TikTok Shop. There's a lot more information that you can see in there. You can see hashtags and hashtag views and a bunch of other stuff. So, but since I'm on a computer, I'm doing it on a computer, right? But you can see other search, uh, other things that people searched. But we can see here, like this video here, 81,000 views. This is a bunch of print on demand shirts as well, 86,000 views, right? This one's 93,000. So, one thing you could do to get ideas for a print on demand product is you go through and watch a bunch of these videos and see the different things that people have made previously. And obviously, a lot of these were came out, or some of these videos further down, like last year before TikTok Shop was out, right? And so, a lot of these guys aren't on TikTok Shop. So you could make your version of some of these different shirts that you see here. I went through and found an account, memeabletees.com, right? So they just make shirts, and they make a lot of content. Clearly, some of it's done extremely well. A lot of their stuff has gotten a lot of views. But if you go through and look at, the different accounts like this, look at all the ones that have a lot of views. If they have a lot of views, they probably have sold a lot, right? You can also come to their website. I have no idea how many units these have sold, but I've gone ahead and sorted it by bestseller. So we can see, on this website, what are their best-selling products. And you could do this with a lot of these print-on-demand type websites too. So, um, this is just, one way that you can help come up with some ideas of what you could create. Another way is you can come to Etsy, right? Etsy has a ton of print on demand stuff. Again, I just searched funny shirts. We could do dog, cat, animal, mom, dad, kids, anything, right? And you can make a big extensive list. So if you'll want to get this Chrome extension called everbee.com. I think you get a 7-day free trial. Otherwise, it's like $30 a month. If you come here, click on product analysis, and then we can sort by monthly sales. And we can see this shirt, 881 units in the last a month. This is Dog the Bounty Hunter signed Taylor Swift underneath, 306 units. Born to Dilly Dally, right? 213. Strawberry Jams, but got my Glock. Don't. Yeah, it looks like it's cut off at the bottom there. But 130 or 131 units. Man kicking an alligator, 131 units, right? So we can see what designs are popular. So you can make a similar version of your shirt to some of these, and they would probably sell pretty well on TikTok with some content behind it. Another way you could come up with ideas is just come to Amazon, right? Funny shirts. Amazon, a lot of times they do tell you now how many units a month a product sells in a month. So 300 units a month, 400 units a month, 50 units a month, 250, 100 plus, 200, right? Or, there's a lot of softwares out there for Amazon sellers. This one's Helium 10 using X-Ray. It's like the Chrome extension. This will also tell you monthly sales right here. So we'll just sort this from highest to lowest, right? So we can see, almost 3,000 units a month, 1,600 units a month, 1,300 units a month. Again, you don't want to copy these exactly, but you could make your version of a lot of these shirts. So if you're like me and have like absolutely zero artistic ability, what you'll want to do is you'll want to come to Fiverr, right? Fiverr is a great website where you can find really cheap workers to do projects for you. So Fiverr, come in here, search t-shirt design, and you have a bunch of different guys, right? So if you are coming up with a t-shirt design and it's only words, this guy would probably be pretty good. If you want something a little bit more graphic, this guy, so there's a lot of different people, 1,000 plus reviews, 559 reviews. So, you can hire these guys to help create designs for you, put them up onto TikTok. So there's a lot of different companies that you can do print on demand with. Printify is one that makes it really simple because they have the direct connect into TikTok, right? And so, if we look here at their product catalog, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, desk mats, mugs, aprons, journals, bags, cell phone cases, baby clothes, blankets. There's tons of products you can choose from here. And because they have a direct connect into your TikTok shop, anytime an order comes in, they'll automatically fulfill it, right? So once you go to Fiverr, get your design created, you can come in here to Printify, you upload your design onto the product, and then it will kind of show you like a mock image of what that product looks like with your design on it. And you could use that for your product listing. But I would also recommend using something like placeit.net, and you can take your image or your product, your design, upload it. It's like $10 a month for this, and you can upload your image, and it will show you, what it would look like on a person. So this would be a great way to get some images created for your product listings. So yeah, this is a great resource to be able to easily create, get some good images for your product listing on TikTok. If you are going to use any sayings, though, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to the USPTO website, and you're going to want to search. So if you just search in Google USPTO trademark, then it'll take you here, and you can search the database and change it to wordmark, and then just type in whatever phrase you're thinking of putting on a shirt. Make sure it's not trademarked, because if it is, your product listing can get taken down, possibly have other issues with your TikTok shop account. So you always just want to make sure you do any sort of like searching when you're using words on your product or your print on demand product. So as far as like print on demand goes, like this is a quick and easy way to get started. We have some students that they've been pretty successful creating, doing print on demand and creating content themselves. They got a print on demand product. They bought one, shipped it to their house, and then they just created the content themselves. So you have that option as well. So if you do print on demand, you could create your own content. Well, you can create your own content for any product, not just print on demand. But if you want to have quicker turnaround, you could create your own content, post it up on TikTok, see how it goes, put some paid ads behind it, but you can also hire influencers to help promote it as well. So there is a ton of different ways to go about looking for print on demand products and print on demand ideas. So if you have any questions or get stuck in the process or need some additional assistance, just let us know. We're here to help you out.